Alright, there's a lot of different ways to run a painting company, and this is just my humble opinion based on my personal experience, so take it for what you will. Alright, I believe one of the best things about a painting company is that you can start out very light and very nimble. What I mean by that is you don't have to rack up a bunch of debt to start this business. I understand some people will say, hey, it's best to fake it until you make it, go out, get some expensive office and your truck, get the truck wrapped, yada yada yada, and it's like, no, you don't have to do any of that. In reality, you can break a profit immediately, right away when it comes to painting. There might be a little bit of tiny startup cost if you need to apply for a license in your state or get some liability insurance or something like that, but you should be able to keep it very, very small. Definitely under $1,000. I would even argue under a couple $100. And the best thing about painting is with construction in general, when you get a job, it's common for you to get a down payment or a deposit, and I would say at least 25%. You can go as high as 50, somewhere in there. Personally, my company asked for 30% down payment. And I definitely would not go out and pay someone to market right away, especially a lot of these companies that want a 12-month contract or something like that. In no way, shape, or form should you be doing that when you first start your business. Now, another way that I would say stay light and nimble is I see, at least what happened with me and a lot of businesses I see, is in the beginning you're willing to do a lot of stuff. It's like, yeah, I do painting, interior, exterior. I mean, I could stain your deck, I can do wood replacement. Shoot, if you're there at an estimate, they're like, well, I'll pay you to also do some gardening or do some house cleaning or do all these other extra services. You kind of want to say yes because, let's be honest, you're a little bit desperate at the beginning and you're excited to book a job. Now, that can kind of be a trap, and what's funny is I see more aged, matured businesses are doing less and less services, and it's not necessarily because they're not desperate, it's because it's a good model, especially in that early to mid stage. And a big reason for that is just scalability. You know, when you go to delegate something like sales or the actual labor, it's easier if you're just delegating one thing. You know, if you have to teach them how to do estimates on wood replacement, on gardening, or these special other things that are even related to painting, like drywall or carpentry work or something like that, that's pretty hard to scale and systemize, especially too when it comes to hiring painters and you have to now train them on all these different things. It's better to start with just one thing. I would recommend exterior residential repaints. Start with that and scale that. So when you're going to spend time marketing and focusing on something, spend time on marketing that one little niche. And what'll happen is you'll be able to grow that. And in the beginning, it'll be really easy to grow. And eventually you'll reach something called like diminishing returns. You could argue because you've saturated the market or just exhausted the marketing techniques that you've learned with that. But it'll be a while till you reach that. And then once you get there, hey, just do it over again, just add something else. Now we do interior painting. And then just repeat that whole process, scale that whole side of the business again, and then move on to the next service when that time comes. Now, real world example, here's exactly how I would do it. You're gonna do exterior residential repaints, go into a neighborhood where you can clearly see there's homes that need that. If you live in a place where they build newer homes, 7 to 12 years old, go in there, knock on the doors, say, hey, my name's such and such, I would love to paint your house, can I give you a free estimate? Do that over and over. I guarantee it. You go 4 hours and you're genuine and you're saying, I want to paint your house, can I give you a free estimate? You will get a lead. You really should get, 4 to 10 leads. And then you're going to do those estimates and you're going to ask them for a down payment. They're going to pay you a down payment. And instantly, I mean, you can do this within a week. You are a profitable business, a profitable company. And that's what's so amazing about being a painting company. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to buy the truck. You don't have to buy the office, none of that stuff. And within the first week, you've made a healthy profit. There's really not a lot of businesses out there like that. And it's just one of the advantages of running a painting company. So remember, stay light and nimble. Don't go into debt. Focus, hyper focus on just one thing. Grow that. And then do something new. Again, that's my humble opinion. That's the advice that I would give. You don't have to take it, but it just comes from my personal experience. All right, see you in the next one.